Never choose which side to shoot at just before taking the kick. You must decide on the kind of penalty you're taking and which side you're aiming at for as long as possible. By the time your turn comes in a penalty shootout, or when your team is awarded a penalty in a match and you're the designated penalty taker, you should have made your mind up. Practice your penalty taking. Decide which is your go-to penalty and then your second and third choice. Then keep practicing. Even if you're alone and there's no one to help you, you may need a second and third choice because during a match, you may observe the opposition goalie favoring one side over the other, and the one side he or she is favoring may be the side of your first choice. What kind of kick are you going to take? Which part of your foot will you use? The outer foot kick, the inside of the foot, the instep, or back heel? Whatever you do, you must decide at the same time as point 3. If you're playing on a professionally marked ground, then you can be assured that the distance between the penalty spot and the goal is the same all the time. But if you're an amateur, you can't be sure the markings are perfect, so make sure you measure the distance yourself. At the same time, you can check the side of the goal too. At the amateur level in a third world country, you just don't know when or how the goals are made. Maybe the expenses were high and costs had to be cut, amongst other things. Check the ground conditions. Is the ground soft, mucky, or slippery? Is the ground hard? Does the surface allow the ball to fizz across it? Look at the penalty spot. Is the spot just a hole? Is the spot marked on a hole? Is the spot on a mound? Is the ball you're using at the right pressure? Is it soft? Is it hard? Will it affect your kick if it's different from the normal balls you use? You should try and fool the goalkeeper into thinking that you're taking the penalty on the opposite side of where you've decided to take it. You shouldn't make it obvious. You must understand that the goalkeeper understands that the penalty is set to favor the penalty taker. Thus, the goalie has nothing better to do than to try and make you nervous. He or she will always be looking at you to put you off. As you approach the penalty spot, glance a few times at the side you're not going to aim at. Don't make it obvious, so you'll have to glance a few lesser times at the side you're going to shoot at. Remember that the goal will never move. Therefore, the image of the goal should be imprinted in your mind. You should only be looking at the ball throughout the approach to the kick, with the goal in the periphery of your vision, so that your connection with the ball is perfect. Never aim for a space the exact size of the ball. Create an area the size of 2 footballs and aim smack between the two. If you're slightly off with your kick should either be perfect or off by half a ball's measurement. Always aim for the corners. If you're overconfident and want to play the crowd or show off, then you can do what you want. Chip the ball, etc. Once you've decided which corner of the goal you're going for, then you can easily add a fake or a feint during your run-up to fool the goalkeeper. Remember, there's a lot of second guessing going on here. Sometimes you can fake the same side you're scoring at simply because you've realized that the goalkeeper knows you fake one way and shoot the other. And if the goalkeeper prefers guessing, then you have to outguess him or her.